What's going on? What's going on, good people?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I'm Lamar. That's my brother, Casey Fowler. And
That is.
together we make up the Fowl Language Podcast.
And you made it sound like we're superheroes. Some shit.
Yeah, Voltron and shit.
Together, we make up the Fowl Language Podcast.
That's right. That's right.
My bad,
That's
man.
right.
Go ahead.
Hey, trying different shit. You know what it is. So everybody, we are brothers, husbands, fathers, all kind of other shit in this crazy world, man. I'm gonna find the right shit to say one day, but this ain't that day. So we'll just keep it rolling.
Hey man, look, get your accessories right. You know what I'm saying? It's Saturday for us when we're recording this one. You know what I'm saying? And always remember that you might just hear some foul language. So without further ado, man, let's get this thing jumping.
Got that right. Roll the intro. All right, everybody. Before we kick things off for real, let's start with this good old cigar check-in. So, little brother, what you got tonight?
It's the cigar check-in. All right, guys. Tonight I am partaking of a Pichardo. Hopefully I said that right, guys. Pichardo. It's from Nicaragua. You know what I mean? It's I actually have a decent ash this time, man.
There you go. Burn line looks good.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. So, I mean, my initial taking of it wasn't as strong as the Regis or Rig is, or whatever Reg is, whatever
Regis is fine.
Yeah, it's not as strong as that, but it's still pretty smooth so far. Got a little bit of spice to it somewhere. I don't really know what that is because I still don't know how to pull out the taste of cigars and shit. And
well, spice is a pretty common flavor, you know. Some people can pick out which pepper, but I ain't there either.
Yeah, and I like the the tin cup so much that I finished that yesterday. So we're drinking Crown today, guys. Ain't nothing else to say. Just about everybody in the world has had Crown before. So ain't really much more to talk about that other than getting it on post is way better than getting it off post.
Yeah, I don't even make it that far in the liquor store on the whiskey aisle to get to the Crown. So.
But you know, on the little shopettes and stuff, they normally had a Crown up front and center always on sale. So
I bet.
Yeah, man. So what about you? What you got going on tonight?
Tonight I have the Harlequin. Let's do it that way so you can see the name.
Okay. Is that a box press?
Yeah, it is a box press by Fratello. So one of the things we do shout out Black Lion a lot because we both have them, but this came from my cigar pack. So shout out to them. It's a club I've been with for a long time. They're pretty good, man. They get better and better and better. And they just sent us like a Lancero pack, and now it's pretty dope. I hadn't smoked any of them yet, but that's pretty dope. And for the drink tonight, since it was so hot last time, I said no whiskey, no ice. I got the damn double wall cup to keep my shit cold, and I'm drinking that good old Backwoods Bastard by Founders.
Like a lager or something?
It's an ale. Hell no, man. It's an ale.
That fucking I think it's Gandalf on the front.
I think it's a Scotch ale too. It's an ale aged in oak bourbon barrel. So you see it.
The fuck are you, a melanin Viking, bro? Drink my head. I'm gonna murder and pillage and burn. Hey, that's what's up, though, man.
Why the fuck not? So yeah, it's too damn hot for whiskey right now. I'll save that shit for when I get in the house. Right. So yeah, everybody, that's the whiskey check-in. We'll let you know later on how it progresses throughout the night. All right, everybody, like we always started off with, we want to start with the positive note. Yes, so we're going to hit y'all with that Wibble, what is best in life. Yes, so I'll let you kick it off, brother. What is best in life?
So yeah, man, my smoking challenge I'm doing is still rolling. You know what I mean? I'm sticking to what I said I was going to stick to because I got to cut down on these cigarettes, man. The other night I had like a real coughing fit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And the whole day I was going all day, and I figured it was the cigarettes, man. So I'm like, yeah, it's time to go ahead and put these shits down, man. Especially while I'm still young, so you know it won't catch up to me when I get older. Tangi's getting ready to go ahead and go. I know I said that on the last episode, but we're packed up, ready to go ahead and take care of that. I started playing Samurai Warrior 5, like really got into it finally, and it's okay. And the reason I say okay, because it's the standard, Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors video game. But I just don't like the graphics, the animation of it, because it looks real comic booky.
That's maybe what they're going for.
I'm pretty sure it was, but they shouldn't have. Like, it's 2020 fucking one, and it should look way more realistic. I'm just glad they kept the gameplay the same, because Dynasty Warriors 9 fucked that up. I didn't like Dynasty Warriors 9 at all.
I heard about the complaints on that.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I hope Empires are coming out soon, so I hope they don't fuck that up. Barbara put me on a website to watch some pretty cool movies. I ain't gonna put the website out there on here, but I'm gonna check out some movies I've been wanting to watch, like The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard or some shit, the part 2 of the Samuel L. Jackson, Ryan Reynolds movie.
Yeah, I've seen the first one.
And I actually caught the new Fast and the Furious while I was in the barbershop, and I'm good. At first I was into it, because I'm like, oh shit, it went back in time and showed Dom when he was little and stuff. Okay, didn't really care for the actor that played him, because it looked like a Hispanic dude in his past, and then what he looks like now. It's not. They could have did a little better than that.
Gotcha.
And then I was cool, had my head down. I was like, is that fucking Bow Wow? So they had Bow Wow and the other main character from Tokyo Drift in it, and I was like, okay, no. And then it dug another deeper hole for me when he was on like a little he was in the back of a truck, and fucking Cardi B is in it.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah, so after that I was like, no.
I mean, by fucking F25, everybody gonna be in it. Shit, Fowl Language is gonna be in there.
You know what I'm
saying? Shit.
But yeah, man. So not like I already didn't want to see it. I didn't care to see it. I forgot who I was talking to. We was talking about it. They were excited, and I was like, I don't even want to see it. They was like, you want to see it? No, the fuck I don't. How the hell you gonna tell me?
How you gonna tell me what I want to see?
The fuck? I don't want to see that. But yeah, I'm waiting for Snake Eyes though. I want to see what that's gonna be about.
I heard some reviews on that. They say, how you gonna have a Snake Eyes movie and the main character that you don't like in the movie is Snake Eyes?
True. Very, very true.
So, and I heard it multiple times. So usually I don't give a shit about reviewers, but there's about 4 or 5 that are into like the nerd culture type reviews and shit. Mm-hmm. And you kind of bet them based on like what they say versus when you watch it and what they say. Yeah. So I pretty much count on them. So that's one I'll wait on. It'll be streaming somewhere.
Yeah, I mean I ain't gonna like run to the movies. Hell no. But if that show's like on HBO Max or something, I definitely watch that then, man. But other than that, that's pretty much it, man. How about you?
Cool, man. So I had one that I added as you were talking.
Okay.
So, you bought Samurai Warriors 5.
Mm-hmm.
I told you that I found out it's on the Switch. I, too, was going to buy Samurai Warriors 5. Mm-hmm. I saw the email that it was available for the Switch. And now that you say you don't know, I can wait.
But it's just because of the graphics, though.
I can still wait. I can save my little $60 and do something else.
Fair enough.
So...
That just gave you an excuse to wait.
I probably did.
Even if I said this shit was amazing, you probably still put away.
What kills me about Switch games is they stay expensive. Like, what the hell?
Well, because Nintendo ain't popping like I
mean, even and Sony. Well, it is, but for like the more casual gamers, it's popping. Mm-hmm. But it's like if you're a real gamer, you're not checking for a Switch, or the Switch is like your secondary on the go type thing. Yeah. But yeah, for me, that's about all. I'm gonna just do the Switch for right now. So might even mess with some PC gaming at some time.
A lot of people are switching over to PC now.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know if I feel like doing that. So that's what I got. Got $60 in my pocket that I ain't gotta spend. That's always a good day for me.
Keep that money where the money at.
Yeah.
Keep it at.
So yeah, I spent some time today. I cleaned off the patio. So that's going pretty good. It worked out good. Instead of sweeping the patio, I took the blower to and was like, fuck all that shit, and we good. So patio's clean. I'm sitting out here on a nice fresh patio. I'm hoping not to fight the bugs as much.
Still hot,
but it's still hot, man. It's just you get used to it. Like I think it's still over 90, like 91, 92.
Yeah.
So it's it's high. And Kim and Simone, they went school shopping today. So Simone has clothes and a backpack and a lunchbox and pens and pencils and crayons and markers and a journal and a water bottle and all kind of shit for school and not for school. It was like
Okay.
that wasn't on the list that I saw. That wasn't on the list that I saw. That also wasn't on the
Oh
list that I
man.
saw. So they just went damn shopping. It's like, damn it, they went to Target.
So y'all
So
doing face to face?
yeah, more than likely, unless something changes in the next few weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Same. But he's still wearing his mask though. I know out here in Mississippi, they're still not making the kids wear masks in school, but we're making him wear his still.
Yeah, I mean it's everybody's choice, I think, and I think we'll talk about mask one day in the future. I think, but yeah, to each his own. Whatever everybody chooses.
Indeed.
All right, everybody. So if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, you have probably seen this picture. This picture is one of my personal firearms.
I did it again. I was looking again, like the picture's up there. Where I did it again. God damn it.
I think what I'll start doing is just for your slow ass is I'm gonna start sharing the screen with you so you can see the damn thing real time. So
No,
you're
it's
like,
okay.
oh, there it
It's
is.
okay. It's okay.
No,
It's okay.
folks, the magic of editing will have the picture for KC and his special ass.
Yay, editing.
Yeah. So, like I was saying before I had to break things down, you saw it and you saw my question in the comments kind of asking, what do you guys think about guns and social media? Because I saw it. I saw like somebody post a gun and a Bible, or like in the EDC community, they'll have like their firearm, their knife, lighter, flashlight, a multi-tool, or whatever. And sometimes they're like, oh, if you don't have a firearm, you don't really have an EDC, everyday carry, for those that don't know what EDC is. So I got to thinking about it, and when we talk about it between us and on here, we're not really big fans of flashing what our firearms and what we have and everything. So I was thinking, what are your thoughts on like people who, unless you're a gun, you're a gun YouTuber, gun vlogger, whatever, then I get it, that's your livelihood. But if you're just the average Joe and you post like I did, what do you think about posting your firearms on social media?
Honestly, I don't care for it. The first reason is me personally. I don't like people to know what the fuck I got. Like, oh shit, we should go busting his house. He got this, this, and this. I don't like motherfuckers to know what I got. If I'm gonna pull my firearm, it's gonna be a surprise to your motherfucking ass. I want that shock and awe. God damn it, you ain't gonna know what the hell I got going on. But on the other hand, honestly, just like when you posted yours, I get it if it's for a certain point you're trying to prove. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, the YouTubers and things like that. And if firearms is a part of your, I guess you could say, dialogue or your
brand.
Yeah, your brand. Yeah. Like it could be considered, one of ours actually, because we do talk about firearms quite a bit on here.
Sure.
But for the ones that just be on social media with they weapon out like this and you know what I'm saying, flexing and shit. And, oh, I got them tools on me and posting up in your pictures. Them the same motherfuckers that get their ass beat with the pistol on their motherfucking hip. So the flexing part of it, I don't care for. I don't care for that. If it's promoting a business or you're really passionate about this certain brand of firearm, like I was tempted to do like some real Taurus shit because I really like Taurus. I want to try some more of their shit out there, Taurus. I want to try some more of your shit at the range, Taurus. But other than that, no. It doesn't play a part. It feeds into that same flexing ass culture or capping culture, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to be some shit that they're not. And that leads to people getting locked up or getting killed or anything like that. Because you know what I'm saying, you on social media talking real tough because those keyboard gangsters, they real fucking tough and they post their fucking pictures on social media and then maybe they feel like they gotta prove what they typing about, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to see if they really about what they talking about, all because of some fucking picture. Not only that, you got these cats that are known felons and things like that on social
Good point.
media with their pistols. And I had to explain that shit to a couple of the younger generations once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Because a couple of jobs I've had, we had to sit in these classes with like the gang task force people, and they specifically have people on the internet. That's all they do
Sure.
all day is look
Mm-hmm.
for weapons and gang signs, weapons and gang signs, and then they run your shit. That's how they, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them. I don't like his pussy ass anyway. That's how they found Nard bitch ass. But
Yeah.
because of his videos and pictures and shit on fucking social media, man. So I prefer a low key approach.
Yeah.
That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And I think if more people kind of just rolled under the fucking radar, there wouldn't be as much bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be as much stereotypical shit, mainly for us melanin people going on, because we're the ones that fucking be on social media flexing with our fucking pistols and shit.
Well, I disagree with you on that.
How so?
Um,
What? That's what
it's
all I see.
yeah. I mean, it's a different kind of atmosphere. Like, I mean, you see it both. I mean, for every black person I see posting their pistols and shit, you'll see, like I said, like, because what made me think about it was a particular white person that I follow.
Mm-hmm.
He had his gun in his hand with a knife and some other shit, and then another guy, he had his gun on the Bible as a profile picture. And I mean, he doesn't show his face, but from his range days and stuff, I mean, unless he's really fair skinned, I mean, he looked to be somewhere around Caucasian. But so I think it's just, I don't think this particular issue, race. I think it may be different based on your community and what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like the way I'll frame it is, think about how Nard was in his
Mm-hmm.
is traditionally what you're thinking about.
Exactly.
So it's different, but probably just as just as much. Like you'll see, like there was an uproar in Austin about a young lady. She posted, I think it was her senior picture. She had an AR and she was standing in front of the Capitol in Austin. So you see it just as much. It just looks different. That's all.
Yeah, and it's not frowned upon when it's them.
Well, I mean, so maybe.
Well, back in the day, it wasn't before, the liberal folks with their
I mean, it's still
shit.
so.
Right.
For the sake of this, I mean that's a different topic for a different day. I'm more so just talking about the fact of, regardless of your race, regardless of who you are, unless that gun related stuff is as part of your livelihood, the average everyday person, do you feel like posting pictures of your guns? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is a thing. So
what do you think about the specific topic, since we kind of went left just a little
yes,
bit?
I had to reel you in just a little bit because I saw the steam starting to come out. So
oh, fuck, that's just because it's hot. That ain't steam, that's fucking sweat evaporating from my person. It's fucking hot.
Oh shit!
But what you got going on, bro? What you think?
So I agree with you. I mean, you brought some very good points in. One thing I will say is, like, on our stuff, we post cigars a lot. One of the things why I think that's, because some people, they're controversial for, because they're like, oh, why do you smoke cigars? Yada yada yada. Same. Oh, why do you have a gun? Yada yada. Same kind of thing. One, you don't say what the fuck to do, so I do what the fuck I want. Grown.
All right.
With that, I think the communities are different. So what I see when I look at the comments of like a cigar post, most of the time it's, oh, that's a dope stick, or if you tried that one and liked it, check this one out, or I'm gonna get some of those too, or what do you think? So it's more of a camaraderie type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the 2A gun posting, you kind of see a piece of, and you kind of alluded to it on the Geardo episode a while back, is they start kind of shaming, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a Taurus fan. And, some people are like, oh, that's a budget pistol, I would never buy. You know what I'm saying? That elite, if it's not a Canic or, better, I can't talk. If it's not, it's funny when you try to say this shit, you can't think of the names. But
only one I won't get is a High Point.
Well, high points are like, yeah, I don't know. But you know, if it's not Glock, it doesn't exist. If it's not, dang, who makes it P360? Dang, who is that? I just went blank real quick.
Big?
Walther. No,
No,
Walther. I don't know.
it
Shit.
ain't big.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Sig. Yeah, if it ain't a Sig Sauer, we can't talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that level of snobbery, and then like ARs, if it's not a Daniel Defense, if it's not this, or you know, you've got your budget M&P. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of judgment and condemnation, and mine is better than yours, or. But I mean, you get a lot of dope, nice pick too. But I see a lot more of it in the gun post and stuff like that. I mean, it almost comes like pissing contest sometimes. So, I mean, for that, I don't really care. And then, like we talked about last time, I like to fly under the radar because that's how you can slip in, slip out. I don't want anybody looking at my shit to be like,
he said slip in, slip out.
Goddamn, you got that right. So, got it right.
All right, continue, sir.
So, you know, you get that. And then, like we talk about with the flags, I just like to be inconspicuous and flow under the radar. So with that, I mean, I feel in some respects you become a target, like you said, they'd be looking for you. And then I'm real careful about my social media presence too. One, because of my job, but then two, also because, you know, you can get robbed based on your social media stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never post pictures of like when we go out of town or go on vacation until we get back.
Yeah.
And so
that's how it should be. I tell the wife all the time, even if I'm not home, don't be on social media. Oh, the hubby's not home and no shit like that. No.
Right. Or you can say it when you get home and they try some sick shit, you know, you'd be like, surprise, motherfucker.
Blam, 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 blam,
Right. So, I mean, for me, I think other than the post that I posted, you'll never see any of my firearms again. And I'm shopping for a few now. So, probably won't happen. So, I think it's, I mean, I think it's not, but then I ask myself, kind of being devil's advocate, if it's part of your identity and you just love this piece of metal, like one of your children, then all right, I guess I get it. But were you gonna say something? I mean, you name yours. I don't name mine yet. So, you know, it's just like a pet, like an animal. If you don't name it, you know, it ain't a pet. It's just an animal. So, same kind of thing.
Yeah, man. So, question, because I know there's gonna be some fucking troll or motherfucker who ain't got nothing better to do. Just, oh, he's such a fucking hypocrite. Well, why would he even post his on there? And so, explain to the people exactly why you're gonna post your shit, if you don't mind.
Well, my line of thinking is I just wanted to ask and see what other people thought out there. I didn't really feel like getting a poll because I kind of wanted to hear people's thoughts and see what happens with that. So that's kind of why. I mean, it was just more of a open some dialogue and see what people think about it. I mean, because, you know, in some respects, they do have a negative stigma. And, you know, how do you feel and how do you judge with that? Because, I mean, some people never post. Some people never know. You never know they carry. Some people carry every day and you won't know it. So it just, you know, I just wanted to see like what people think and kind of see what people are thinking that follow us and subscribe to our stuff. That's all.
Okay.
No reason other than that. And I mean,
you're such a fucking hypocrite. How can you say?
Because if they say that, I'm gonna say you're a fucking idiot because you didn't read the comments.
There's gonna be one.
I don't care. I'd enjoy to have that discussion if they hit the comments. So I don't mind that kind of shit.
I live for that shit, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
I live for that shit. But hell yeah, man. Yeah. You know, other than like we mentioned, you shouldn't really be posting your shit on social media. I don't feel like. I mean, if you want to, that's your business. Just like if you want to get the 19 shot or not, you know what I'm saying? That's on you.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
With
I mean,
it's your choice, really. Me personally, I don't do it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't honestly give a damn what you do, but just my opinion on it. I just think it's kind of silly. Just like big ass flags. I mean, same kind of thing. Big ass flags, theme parks, stupid waste of money. You know, all in there together.
Don't say theme parks around this, man. You got to put that shit in Pandora's box now, bro. theme parks goes in your
Oh
head?
man, shit, we rode by Six Flags today, and with some friends of ours, they had a drive a baby shower. I should have mentioned that in the What's Best,
You
but
should have.
shout out to them. So we were driving, and I was like, "Hey, Cam, yeah, we talked about theme parks," and she was just laughing. She was like, "I hate their shits too," or she said something along them lines. She right there with me, so
Shout out to Kim for being on the same page, and shout out to the people
yes,
you went to the baby shower
yeah,
for. Congratulations, guys.
yep, definitely happy for them. They're gonna be great parents too, so definitely happy for them.
All right, man. So the other day, I was coming home from work. I was talking to the wife, and we were talking about this video that she saw on one of her groups. She's in a family chat or something like that, and the video was posted up there, and basically it started with a dude and a chick doing what they do, keeping it spicy. And then I guess the husband walked in and pretty much stabbed them both up. And then the dude that was, the cheater, the side piece, he left. Dude continued stabbing the wife up, and then he just left her there to die. So my question is not just pertaining to you, period, but what do you think about a spouse, cheating?
Cheating. So cheating for me is one of those things that I just no. Before I cheat, I would end a relationship. And I would hope for the same thing. I find that that's one of the. I mean, some people can get through it and forgive and move past it through counseling and therapy and prayer and everything else. I ain't one of those people.
I feel you on that.
If you happen to do it, and it depends on the magnitude of it too, I think. So like if it's somebody who, has brought this person around my kids, they've been in my house, they've been in my bed, shit might go drastic real quick.
It's been a long day without you.
Yeah, refer to the first topic when we're talking about friends in that particular case. That motherfucker might get a name that day. But if you're like, it was a one-time thing and it's away from the house and nobody knew or whatever, and you just tell me because of guilt or I find out some kind of way, then we'll deal with it like adults and in a relationship. I mean, that's for me. That's a deal breaker for me. So that's the end of it. So what about you, man?
Well, first and foremost, the whole cheating thing as a whole, like I said, that video, man, I mean, yeah, be hurt, be angry, all that other stuff, but you're gonna lose your freedom and take a life for them cheating. I mean, just fucking leave or pretend like you forgive them and get them back if you want to be toxic about the shit. Just to be real, I mean, me personally, I'm of that mindset where if you're gonna cheat, cool, that means you wasn't mine to begin with. Or my game wasn't strong enough to keep you, or whatever the case may be. I wasn't keeping it spicy in the bedroom. Well, whatever the case is,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You cheat, I'm not gonna, I'm killing every fucking body. No. I might be a little petty and do some petty shit. I ain't gonna say what kind of petty shit I do because I never know unless it happens, which I'm pretty sure it's not gonna happen in my house. So
yeah.
But you have a lot of dudes that are really, for one, if it's your girl and she's cheating, there's no point in fighting this dude unless he's a homeboy or something of yours, or y'all at least dap up at least 2 or 3 times. Now, if he's just some random dude that your chick is smashing, don't try to fight the dude, man, because there's no point in that, because that man probably didn't even fucking know. It ain't his fault. I mean, it got thrown, he caught it. What you want him to do?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely depends on the context, Yeah,
and,
I'm with you on that.
And then don't put your hands on her either, because like I said, and I think Future said it the best. She was for the streets. So, I mean, there ain't no need to get mad. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in a position where you took her or him from another person in the beginning. Don't
Sure.
be
That's good.
upset if she actually does the shit to you or he does the shit to you, because you were the side chick who took over eventually. You was the side dude who took over eventually. So
Yeah.
the bottom line is, I personally don't feel if somebody cheats in a relationship, spouse, boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend, whatever the fuck your relationship status is, if they cheat,
Yeah.
I don't really don't feel it's worth my freedom or their life, especially if kids are involved. Because if you kill your
That's a good
fucking
point.
spouse because they cheated on you, number one, you go to jail. Number two, your kids either go to another relative or they'll go in the system or something like that. You fucking up your kid's life because of a physical mistake that was made that can
Okay.
easily be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, by all means, be mad, throw some shit, leave the fucking house, cuss them out, all that shit. But other than that, just get the fuck over it. There's way too many fucking females out there. Ladies, there's way too many other good dudes out there that's just waiting in the wings for their chance to go in here and swoop in.
So I will say, this is the first time you actually changed my opinion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So maybe I won't take him out.
Okay.
But I'll be petty as fuck though.
No, you got to give us more, bro. These don't happen.
Does really?
Often. This don't happen.
No, I mean that's really all it is. I mean, if it's that worst case scenario where it's the ultimate form of disrespect, where like you didn't took my kids to the damn Chuck E. Cheese and all that other shit, I might fuck up your tires or some shit. Put some sugar in your gas tank or some petty shit.
Do that. You gonna do that.
Change your passwords on all your shit or something like that.
Yeah, see something like that. I'll just plant some dope in the car and call the police.
Damn. So,
excuse me. There's a red Charger license plate YZA34118, and he's riding around with my children with what seems to be cocaine in the car.
The cheater has to drive a Charger, huh?
But and then the cheating shit goes on a completely different level. When you're military, they call them Jody. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the fuck a Jody is. You know what I'm saying? And
for those that don't, please explain.
A Jody is basically that dude that waits in the wings for the military spouse to go on a training exercise or deploy something like that, and swoop in and they smashing your significant other. And me being when I was deployed specifically, I've seen it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes would really be distraught and be about ready to, you know what I'm saying, commit suicide because of their spouse cheating. Which, granted, I've personally been cheated on a few times my damn self, and it sucks. It does suck. But the good thing about going to sleep and waking up the next day is you get to fucking go. You realize I ain't gotta deal with this motherfucker no more. Let's go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go have some fun.
You don't have to fuck with you.
Yeah, exactly. And if there ain't no kids involved, no mortgage involved, because you see that shit all the time, man. Cats is killing other dudes because they mess with their baby mama that they're not even with no more, or they mess with their girlfriend that they have no like other attachment, no baggage with. And it's stupid, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like you said, also, if you're that unhappy to where you feel like you need to cheat, or that person not satisfying you to the point you need to cheat, I mean, just leave. Just fucking leave. Just leave.
Yeah, and good point you brought up too. That right there, like for a military spouse, while that person is on deployment or whatever, on the drill or whatever the case may be, if you stepping out, then there's a special place in hell for you.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because even if the relationship is jacked up, there's a special place in hell for you, because that person in the military has a lot of shit on their mind right now.
Yeah, it affects the fucking mission big time.
Yeah, it fucks up the mission. So not only are you fucking with this particular individual, you messing up everybody that what you call them battle buddies, right? So you couldn't
say that anymore.
Oh,
I still say battle buddy. Fuck that shit.
Your comrades in arms. How about that? I don't know what to say.
I'll tell you offline what they call them now. So it's
okay. I think you told me before, but yeah, we'll talk about it. But yeah, you put all of them in danger.
Yeah,
and that's the scary shit to me, and that's the selfish shit, the short-sightedness, man. So definitely a special place in hell.
Yeah.
So with that, I mean, that's all I got on that. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta say about that.
I really ain't got nothing else, man. Just fellas, if she cheating on you, like I said, be pissed off for a minute, but don't put your hands on her. Don't put your hands on him. Don't sacrifice your freedom for a temporary fucking feeling of anger and hurt and all this
Yeah,
other stuff.
sure.
Because eventually you'll grow from it. And ladies, the same thing. Don't if he cheat, don't key up his car and all this other shit because you upset. And you know what I'm saying. If you're a baby mama, you gonna make sure this he get put on child support just because he cheated on you or whatever little other
Yeah,
bullshit excuses you want to make up. They just wasn't for you. It's as simple as that. If they cheating
yeah. I
on
mean, if
you,
it's
they wasn't
yeah,
for you.
if it's just the cheating, yeah. I don't think the cheating itself to me is the unforgivable thing. Well, cheating is unforgivable in itself, but the thing that takes it over is the disrespect. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh,
That's my bed. You know what I'm saying? That's my house. That's my thing.
and also, if you have a repeat offender in the cheating realm, I've seen this a lot, especially with uh dudes. They know for a fact that their old lady is cheating. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They hear it all the time. They've seen it. They're in places they ain't supposed to be. All this other fucking shit, and you stay, and I still love her or I still love him. You a goddamn fool. You need to go
You
to the
might be a simp.
yeah, or you just need to go to a behavioral health specialist because something ain't right upstairs.
Right. Right. Glutton for punishment,
Yeah,
masochist.
because that
Yeah.
that I don't get. That I don't get. And then you still be, oh, I love them. But you know what I'm saying. You all hugged up and you still smashing the same day that he or she just finished smashing the side piece.
Right. Now if she get flued out and you
That
still
blew out.
you still, I love her and I'll be here for when she
Yeah,
gets back.
nah, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, there's cats like that. Like, I don't think I'll ever find anybody as good as her. He's so good to me. He pays all the bills. He does da 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 da. Is that really worth your fucking mental health though?
No, it's really not.
Because
It's really
eventually
not.
you'll fucking snap.
I mean, because especially with the money piece, I mean, you can always find ways to get money. I mean, it may seem hard and can't see a way out of it, but take a deep breath. You'll figure the shit out.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Uh,
It's
yeah,
definitely gonna hurt.
yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I am a survivor of being cheated on.
All right, Destiny's
And
Child.
you know what I'm saying? And you know, I got over it. And like I said, that person wasn't for me. And then eventually I met my wife and
Mm-hmm.
we good. So, you know, don't stick around some shit when there's a better opportunity out there. That's the last thing I got.
So, not really related, but since we're talking about spouses and stuff, slight aside, if you will, before we move on to the next thing. So, you know how you always mess with me about always messing with debutantes and stuff through growing up and shit?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I was good because for the longest I swore Kim was never a debutante.
Mm-mm. I knew it.
So we
She
were talking about that shit today.
just had
And
airs, bro. She had airs about her, bro.
so I found out today on the drive, we're talking about some other shit.
Mm.
And she had mentioned, you know, debutantes and cotillions and all that shit. And I was like, yeah, you weren't one, right? And she was like, no, I was one. I was like, damn, Kevin, get on my fucking nerves and you ain't even here.
I told you, man, sis at them airs, bro. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those debutante type like females, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They have that little snobby kind of, you know, the way they act, but sis is so fucking down to earth and cool as shit, man. But
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad you said that too, because that's something else about having a real, actually good fucking spouse, because you still have these conversations and you find out something new still. No matter how
Yeah.
long you've been together, there's really still
Yeah.
something fascinating about this person, or you're fascinating to her, and it draws y'all
Yeah.
even fucking closer, man. That's just really
Mm-hmm.
dope.
Yeah. Yeah, because you shouldn't be the same person that you started the relationship with.
No,
It just shouldn't happen.
growth.
All right. So that's the relationship advice. Kiss my ass, Kevin, and we'll move on to the next topic. All right, everybody. So for my anime fans out there, this is a heated debate. I mean, this is up there with like, do you like LeBron or not? The mask debate.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
it's a big
heated. People
time.
get heated about this one, man.
In the
So
anime world, yeah, and you get
yes,
either way, you get judged like a motherfucker.
you really do. So I'm gonna start with you, so the world can come looking for you first.
Come on with it.
So man, anime. Do you watch it subbed or dubbed? And for
Watch it.
those that don't know, subbed means when it's subtitled,
Mhm.
um, whatever language you speak, whatever your native language is, and it's left in Japanese language. But then dubbed is when the actors of your native language voice it over, and they change it for that audience. So that's the kind of difference between the two. And go.
So at first, when I was younger, I was a really big only dub guy. But for the reason that I'm a dub guy, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that prefer dubbed over subbed is basically I had a hard time keeping up with what they're saying and watching what the fuck is going on. Either I'm gonna miss what the fuck they're saying or I'm gonna miss what the hell's going on. So when I was younger, that was a problem I had with subbed. But as I got
Mm-hmm.
older and I started watching like a favorite anime, like let's say Naruto Shippuden was only sub. Some parts are still only sub. There's no
Yeah,
dub parts for it.
yeah.
So I would watch it sub. Eventually got used to the sub, but then I hear it in dubbed. I'm like, that shit don't even sound right because it was something about subbed versions of anime that gives you that passion compared to the
Mm-hmm.
dub that could sometimes sound really fucking bland. For all you fans of Kingdom like I am, y'all know the
Mm-hmm.
difference from the subbed and the dubbed versions of Kingdom because it's some of the voices are the same. It just sounds fucking bland as
Mm-hmm.
fuck. But my honest preference, honestly, I do both. I do both. I mean, if it's an anime I'm into, like Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is subbed only, and the thing I do like about subbed in particular, outside of the realm of anime, is getting used to subbed animes and sub movies for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
I've been able to read. I can read way faster
Sure.
because of sub, like reading a book or something. You know what I'm saying? My reading is way quicker, and I contribute that to being able to watch sub because everybody can't
Mm-hmm.
really watch sub for that same reason, or you trying to do something to watch the show, so you prefer
Yeah.
uh dub. So all in
Mm-hmm.
all, I honestly I got to say both. It just depends on which anime I'm watching. If I watch it and they got an English dub and a sub, I will watch the sub, but I watch the dub too, just to hear what it sounds like in English. If I like it in English dub, I'll probably keep watching the dub. But if it just loud, that
Mm-hmm.
shit don't sound right, I'll go back to sub. How about you,
Mm-hmm.
man?
So I kind of do both too. It depends on the anime one. Um, and also, like I said, Black Clover, we watch dubbed because we watch it with Simone. She's
Mm,
7. So that's gonna be dubbed. It just depends, man. I mean, it's I like dubbed because sometimes you can do other shit. I mean, I can pick out certain Japanese words, but I don't speak Japanese, so
you
can't
would
do
think as
that.
long as we've been watching sub, we should be able to speak it right.
Exactly. My preference, it depends. I mean, like shonen stuff, it doesn't really matter either way. But certain stuff I prefer to watch subbed,
Mm-hmm.
especially if there's a crazy character, like especially a crazy woman character, because it's something about those Japanese voice actors. They just do it so good, man. It's just like you really feel how crazy they are,
Yeah.
man. It's great. Like I find like an anime, like I'll take Gurren Lagann, which is one of my favorite anime.
Mm-hmm.
Kamina, one of the best characters in anime to me. Um, you really get in the sub how over the top he is,
Mm-hmm.
and in the sub you get a feel for they kind of play him like cool. So instead of being like that over the top personality, he's just like this cool older brother type, and it doesn't give the anime the same
Mm-hmm.
feel as he goes through his character arc. I won't spoil it for anybody who hadn't seen it. It's been around forever, but it kind of changes that. If you've ever watched Sengoku Basara, don't
Mm-hmm.
watch that shit. Don't watch that shit dubbed.
Yeah, I didn't like the dub.
Don't watch
I
that
didn't
shit
like it.
dubbed because you don't like when Date Masamune is riding a horse with it up the hill with an exhaust pipe on it with his arms folded. You gotta have that shit subtitled, man. It don't hit the same.
Yeah,
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, watch that shit subbed. I mean, because
which
even
I've
you
started.
said you said you started it
Mm-hmm.
subbed. I mean, you started it dubbed and didn't like the voices. We and sometimes we'll go back for like certain characters to see like what do they sound like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's just not the same, man. It doesn't give you the same feel. Like the range of the characters, if they're crazy, if they have a weird speech impediment, that doesn't always transfer over well.
Prime example of that one is for me, Demon Slayer, with the dude with the boar head and Nosuke, I think that's what his name is.
Yeah.
And he didn't sound nothing like he should have sounded on the dub version.
Yeah, I told you that was gonna happen.
Version,
yeah. I mean that's kind of like my thing with sub versus dub. It just depends. But what I have found was kind of interesting that I've been doing lately.
Mm-hmm.
I did it with Record of Ragnarok. Is I'll put it on ain't dub, but I'll also have the subtitles on too. And it's kind of weird how your brain does that, because in my head I'll hear the English line, I'll read the English line, and there's differences based on the translation, because they have to match the mouth flaps. So
they're not really, because the caption ain't really saying what they're saying.
Then that's because something like in Record of Ragnarok, it's a whole darker anime when you read it versus listening to it. And so I kind of find that certain anime, I'm gonna start doing that and getting both of them. But like Baki, gotta watch that subtitle.
I don't even think there is a dub version. Yeah, there is a dub.
Doesn't matter to me.
I didn't care for the dub either.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, a lot of like, especially if you, like I said, over the top characters, you gotta watch it subbed. You just do. And it's amazing how the brain works, because at first you'd be like, damn, I'm trying to watch what's going on and read shit. And then the only time it doesn't work is like if you go to the movie and you get stuck in the front row, then you're fucked. But other than that, your brain will adjust in about 5 minutes and you won't even realize it after a while.
Now, one that I will say that I care that, I prefer it dubbed over subbed is Dragon Balls.
Yeah, sure.
I prefer Dragon Balls for one reason mainly is honestly Goku's voice, because Sub he has that little kid voice.
Yeah, it's a woman that voiced him. I think she passed, if I'm not mistaken.
Did she?
I think so. A few years back. I'm not 100% sure. I'll confirm it in the comments. I'll confirm it right there if that's true.
Yeah, it's a woman that does Naruto's voice too.
Yeah, a lot of times it is. And she's got a unique voice too in the dub. Yeah, she does. One thing I will say too is if I start one way, I can't switch to the other way.
Same.
It just doesn't work for me.
Same. But I mean, either way, it's all right. I mean, just like everything else, it's a matter of preference.
Yeah, I mean, and from us, at least for me, I don't give a damn what you do. Just watch it. Anime some good shit. So
I enjoy it.
Yeah, been watching anime for a long time. It's funny now because we the old heads in anime now, which is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. What's another one? 7 Deadly Sins. I prefer that dubbed.
It depends, yeah, because I like Escanor is like my favorite character in that shit. And Escanor comes off way more conceit, like when he's in his sun form.
Yeah.
It to me, it comes off way more conceited and arrogant in the dub than it does the sub to me.
So you're gonna be hurt when he dies, then, huh?
You're supposed to tell people spoiler, man.
Oh, spoiler alert.
I mean, I don't give it. I mean, Berserk is my favorite shit. So
I prefer that sub.
If you can't deal with that, I prefer it in the manga form and none of the anime other than the 97. So that CG shit was trash. So let's pretend that never existed.
But I have a hard time watching, like, I guess you could say those C or B list Asian war movies with swords and shit. That's why I call them, ladies and gentlemen, swords and shit movies.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have a hard time watching subbed movies like that.
Well, yeah, if it's a lot. Yeah, I mean, I think too sometimes, like if it's depending on the action, you may want to watch it. Like if there's a lot of dialogue and shit too, and if it's late and I'm fucking tired, I'll put it on dub so I ain't gotta read.
Except for the
So
Kenshin movies, because the dub is horrible.
I hadn't watched them yet.
The dub
I know most Japanese movies that come over, I don't like them dubbed either. It just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, the Kenshin one is horrible. Like,
It gives a like old karate movie vibes.
right. You have disobeyed my family.
Yeah.
You have dishonored the temple.
Yeah, I just read it. Shout out to those that remember that kind of shit growing up.
Yeah. We the old heads, bro. That's scary. That's scary.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. All right, everybody, as we're getting near the end, we'll do that final check-in on the cigar. So you look like you still got plenty left. So how's that cigar treating you?
No, it's still smoking really good, man. At first it was burning really fast. It seemed like anyway, but as it opened up, it really slowed down. It's actually starting to hit me a little bit, kind of like the last one did. I'm telling you, man. Quick story since this is a cigar check-in. That Regis Black Line, damn, man. Like I smoked it, I got up, and all of a sudden I was in the goddamn Matrix. Boy, what the fuck?
I'm posting that shit on Instagram, man. They got to see that.
I had to check it again, man, to make sure there wasn't no weed in it. I ain't know. I was like, God, ain't no way in hell this cigar got me like this. What did they do to me? What's in this shit? What's in this? But,
I can't wait to smoke it. I can't wait.
But this one is really good, man. It's not as potent as the last one, but it's still pretty potent. And I prefer potent cigars anyway, because especially on the weekends, I like to get fucked up anyway. And the Crown is, like I said, it's the Crown, man.
It's Crown.
It's gone. That's what it is. But everything it goes so well with cigars.
Did you really just sip your Crown in the middle? What kind of shit is that? Keep going, man.
Kevin shit, man. Kevin shit. But yeah, it's good, man. It's just hot, man. It's just hot.
Mm-hmm.
So, how about you, man? How's yours going? I know you said something about a double puff last time.
Yeah. So what I'm finding with this guy is that to get the smoke output, you kind of got to give it a little double puff. So like, watch. That's a little better. We get near the back half, so, and that was one puff. So now watch the difference with two.
Definitely can tell the difference.
Yeah, so to get a good smoke output, you got to do that. So with that, it's burning a little faster than I like, and I think it's probably going to end up getting a little hot. It's a little soft near the end, so I think it's going. I don't think I'll finish it all the way. I would like to try it again because, like I said, with a different pairing. I think my pairing was off, but hell, it was hot. So that's the beer I had. No hen for me. Until hen is liberated in the liquor stores, I will not drink hen. No. So with that, I mean, the beer is the beer. It's one of my favorites. Founders, they make stouts year round. I'm not a big IPA drinker anymore. There's only like two that I like now. So stouts is the way to go. They do stouts, ales, stuff like that. That's right up my wheelhouse. Heavier beers and stuff like that. Some people only drink those in the wintertime, but I like them year round. And apparently it's cooler than drinking some whiskey right now. So yeah. That's it for me. That's all I got.
That's what's up, man. We always enjoy our accessories, guys,
Yes, sir. And back. I have the quote of the day again, 2 weeks in a row. This quote is from my lovely wife, Kim. It's a long one this time, so bear with me, folks. I'm going to read it sentence at a time. Finish each day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities, no doubt, crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it serenely and with too high a spirit to be encumbered with your old nonsense. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Short version is, don't worry about the stupid shit that happened yesterday. It's a new day.
Oh yeah. And it's actually a phrase I say to start my mornings off. I kind of got it from Naruto, honestly, but I always say be better than I was yesterday. And every day I strive to be better.
That was the quote a few episodes back.
Yeah, it was
Rock
wasn't
Lee. Yeah, Rock Lee. Yeah.
Be better than you were yesterday. Because a lot of people do tend to dwell on, I fucked this up so bad yesterday type shit. You know, I even do it once in a while. But, you know, leave yesterday as yesterday. Figure out how you could fix yesterday today. So awesome quote, brother. Awesome quote.
Thank you. Thank you, Kim, for 2 quotes in a row. Shout out to you.
I love that spousal support.
Yes, definitely.
But ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all enjoyed this evening's episode just as much as we did. Anime fans, you know, people who have their own concepts of cheating and what they think about cheating. And, you know, guns on social media. Y'all hit us up in the comments. Y'all don't forget to subscribe. So y'all just check us out on all the social media sites, you know, Facebook and Instagram, Fowl Language Podcast. On TikTok at melanin_lion. Y'all check us out on all those social media platforms. And, you know, our subscribers, we're at 55 now. So those 2 new subscribers we got this month. We appreciate y'all.
Yep, shout out.
Mama actually commented on Facebook yesterday. And, you know, she's really enjoyed the episode. So shout out to you, Mama, for
shout
supporting.
out to Mama. Yeah,
and
love
you know our wives, of course, because they always sharing every episode to come out. So thanks everybody for all the support.
Yeah, definitely shout out to all the women in our lives, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right, everybody, it's been real. It's been fun. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And with that, we out.